Harry Mullen, captain of the dinghy. Captain of the dinghy, Harry Mullen.
There's an old expression. If you want to do something right, you have to do it yourself. Anybody resonate? I used to. My fellow Toastmasters, though, I'm here to tell you today, if you take it literally, the have to, you can destroy things you love. For example, you could be president of a club in Toastmasters and think you have to do it all yourself. Or God forbid, a VP of education, listening to the unending, I don't understand pathways, all by yourself. In my case, it was sailing, as you can tell by my shirt. I love to sail. First time I was 10 years old, living in Rotterdam, Holland, came under the tutelage of old Dutch sea captain, and he told me something I remember to this day. One hand for yourself, one hand for your ship. Those two things together. Unfortunately, if you have to do it yourself, it's easy to forget that hand. Forward about 20 years, 25 years, I'm living in New York. I'm a banker, member of a club, and we charter sailboats down in the Caribbean. I'm one of the skippers. Essentially, that means it's my credit card on the line. The other thing, other than loving sailing, I also, as it happens, like to teach. And unlike the other skippers, I didn't mind having newbies on my ship. I insisted I had one person that knew something, probably two. But the rest, I didn't care. Those other skippers, as you'll find out, maybe they knew something I didn't know, but it worked just fine until that perfect storm. 3 times the anchor dragged. I'm captain of the ship. I have to take care of it. Remember, my credit card on the line. Twice the head stopped up, even though I explained nothing goes in until it goes in your mouth first. Now that wasn't a have to. Basically, nobody else wanted to do it. And let me tell you, this white captain's ass was not hanging out over the lee rail, so I fixed it. But the real kicker was the damn dinghy. You know, the dinghy, the little boat attached to the big boat. Okay, I'll explain. You see, when you sail in the Caribbean, you go from island to island and anchor off the shore. The little dinghy then takes your crew onto the shore to partake of limbo dancing every night and drinking certain rum concoctions, but we won't talk about that right now. I'm captain of the ship. That little boat, to get it ready, it bounces around. You have to take a heavy engine, put it on the boat, get everything ready. And not only that, you have to go through the surf, not once, but 4 times, back and forth. In the daytime, not too bad, but coming home with a drunk crew. And here's the other kicker. If you're captain of the dinghy, you're like the designated driver. You can't drink for the whole trip. So I tell you, that was the perfect storm. 3 dragged anchors, stopped up toilets, all as the designated driver. I was a teetotaler for the whole time. I get home, I tell my girlfriend, that's it, I'm never sailing again. She says, but you love to sail. Why don't you try it again a different way? Okay, I'm getting somebody else to be the captain of the dinghy. For a year, in my head, all of the doubts, all of the, you have to do this, this is for your ship. But the hand for myself stood there firm. Didn't say anything yet. I get to the ship, I do my spiel, I introduce everybody, Safety first, one hand for yourself, one hand for your ship. Explain what's involved with the dinghy and just blurt it out. I need somebody to be in charge. A hand shoots up. Oh, I can do that. I'm shocked. It's a beginning crew. I told him, you can't take the guy that's experienced. Her friend raises her hand and says, oh yeah, I'll help you out. Gosh, I was so worried. I've never sailed before. I thought I'd be in the way, but I can do it. And her friend adds on. She said, yeah, you know what we'll do? We'll make a spreadsheet. Every day different. All of the people in line will sign it out. Don't worry, Skipper, we've got this. And off they went to do just that. Didn't even ask my permission to leave. Well, it took me 3 days to realize I was wrong. The first thing was that because everybody was now responsible for the dinghy, they were able to help each other, and getting through the surf wasn't a big deal. But day 3, we're sitting off of St. Bart's. Truth be told, I'm a little bored. I don't have much to do. The crew is handling stuff. And I'm watching the spreadsheet twins get the dinghy ready. And in the middle of that, I get up and and from that long time ago, the Dutch sea captain's voice came, the hand for myself grabbed me and said, sit, watch, learn. And what I learned is that 2 people with the help of their friends could figure out that a boat has lots of pulleys, ropes, and even a boom for mechanical advantage. And when they swung the engine off the boat, they even remembered to tie another one just in case. And then they helped balance the boat and they put the thing right in the right place. I'm wondering, how do you tighten the screws? And she reaches into her pocket and comes out with pliers, tightens them down, no problem. Probably better than I could do. I'm not admitting that either. But the real thing was when they got out, that look of success. We did it. Their faces said, and I see that to this day. My friends, if you're weighted down with responsibility, put it down, stand up, see the people around you, and find your captain of the dinghy, Mr. Contest Master.